Hello, friends. So, round pin work is so important for all of our prospects, no matter if they are weanlings all the way up to our older ones like Scarlett, who's already 4. Round pin work is so important. It is just a part of the groundwork, we believe, and it just allows them to be in a smaller space and get into the mindset that, oh, we're going to work. So the first thing that we're doing with Scarlett here at the beginning was I was just letting her settle down and understand that when we go to work, it's not all bad. We're not going to ask her to do impossible things that she can't do. I'm going to ask her to lope, and then I'm going to ask her to trot. These are voice commands that will help us later on, especially when we're asking her to do transitions. So here I am just asking her to trot, and the faster she does it, the more happy I will obviously be. And she's doing a fantastic job. Then I'll ask her to stop. I want her to stop, look at me, and realize, okay, we don't have to go, go, go. I've got to pay attention, I've got to stop. Now I'm going to ask her to turn around. You've got to be super careful with, especially if you're using a whip, to not ask them to turn around too fast. They'll get frantic and then take off. So I'll slowly go behind her and then ask her to turn around. Then I don't want her to immediately start running. I don't want her to immediately start loping. I'll ask her to trot off. And then when I feel that she's comfortable, I'll ask her to lope again. Now I am asking her to go a little bit faster. This is because she is not loping on the correct lead the entire time around. She's loping on the correct lead up front, but in her back end, she is crossfiring. So I will ask her to go faster because this will force them to get onto that correct lead. And the more we do this, the more she won't want to run faster. So then she will automatically start loping on the correct lead. And I'll keep doing this until she finally figures it out that, hey, if I stay on the correct lead, I will not be pushed to go faster. I then will stop her again, and this time I will ask her to just chill out and relax for a little bit longer. I won't look at her, I'll just ask her to catch her breath and to relax. Like I said, this is not to be painful. This is to get them to experience work in a positive setting. I want them to eventually start doing what she is at the end and start jogging and going slow. This is the whole mentality of Western pleasure, is slow, controlled, and just a joy to ride. So if they can start learning now in the round pin that, hey, I don't have to go a million miles an hour, then when we're under saddle, it'll be so much easier to train and to teach them. Now I am all done with round pin work. Now I'm going to stretch her. So what I'm going to do is hook the halter on, or hook the lead rope on the side of her halter. So I believe I start with the left side. I start her, I'll go and get her, I'll walk her. She's like, what are we doing? I pet her. She's such a kind, sweet girl. So I'll go into the middle, I'll stop. I've already hooked up the lead rope to the left side, and then I'll just ask her to bend. So this is so important. If you can get them to bend on the ground, then you will most certainly be able to bend them on their back. A bunch of times they aren't as lovely as Scarlett, and so they won't understand what you're asking them to do, and that is okay. You can go to the fence and ask them to bend, that way that they won't walk in a circle. I didn't have to do this for Scarlett because she kind of already knew what we were doing. And once I'm done bending, then I will tell her, good girl, I will pet her, and I will thank her for a great round pin work session.